Hello and welcome to my meditation. My name is Debra Baker and I am just delighted that you have joined us for this little while. This is going to be kind of an all-purpose meditation. I've been working with a lot of clients in the last few weeks, and it seems like all of us are trying to focus our thoughts on the positive, and so that's what we are going to focus on. If you focus on the problem increases, and if you focus on the solution increases. So we are going to focus on the solution today and begin to manifest wonderful lives. So let's get started. So let's begin with our 3 nice, really deep breaths. Filling up our chest, the front of our chest. Holding it for a moment, as long as is comfortable, and then releasing it slowly. And now fill up your chest and upper back, filling up your rib cage. Hold it for a moment or as long as you like, and then release it really slowly. And now let's get ready to take the deepest breath we've taken all day. Fill up your rib cage and your belly. Just take a nice slow deep breath. Feel your chest and your rib cage expand, your belly expand, and then hold it for as long as you like. And then when you're ready, just release it gently. Feel your shoulders sink back down. And now we're going to do a little practice to relax our bodies, because it helps. If you hear something in the background, I apologize. Daisy had to be in here with me, and she's chewing on her paw. But I hope the mic doesn't pick it up. So let's begin with the head, neck, and shoulders. So tuck your chin gently. Bring your shoulders up to your ears. Pull all of your muscles to your bones. And just squeeze, squeeze, squeeze your head and your neck and your shoulders up. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then when you're ready, let it go. Notice how good that you increase your blood flow when you do that. And so we're going to do our torso in 2 steps. First, we're going to focus on our backs. So I invite you to bring your arms back. Imagine kind of trying to pinch your shoulder blades together and squeeze your back muscles together. And of course, this expands the front of your body. And just kind of squeeze your back gently for a breath cycle. Squeeze, 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 and let it go. And now do the opposite. Pull your arms forward. Maybe push your elbows and your hands together. Pull your abs back and just kind of squeeze the front of your torso. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And now let's focus on the pelvis. So tuck your tailbone under. Pull up your pelvic floor. Push your lower abs. Kind of give your pelvic girdle a hug, and just squeeze in your lower abdominal muscles. Squeeze your hips in, and just kind of for a breath cycle, just pull up your pelvic floor, tilt your tailbone. Squeeze, 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 squeeze your glutes. And then let it go. And now let's do the feet and legs. So push your feet together, your knees together, and just squeeze your legs to the middle line, the center line. If you want, curl your toes under. Squeeze, 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 and then let go. And just notice how good your body feels, increasing the blood flow through your whole body. And slowly we're going to relax. And if you are an experienced meditator, your mind is already going to the brain wave of meditation. If not, it'll take a moment or two. Feel your breath deepen. Your heart rate will slow down just a little. Quick enough to be comfortable, but a little slower than normal. And make sure that you are in a comfortable position. And so I invite you first to think about what you would like to manifest. Is it more satisfying relationships, happier relationships? Is it career oriented? I want to get a certain job, or I'd like to be happier on the job. I'd like to do work that feels more aligned with my intentions for this human experience. Is it about money and finances? Would you like to have more money flowing in so you can share it with others, pay your bills easily? Is it about health? Would you like to feel more comfortable in your own skin? Maybe it's weight. Maybe it's a combination of those things. And so I'm going to give you a moment to just think about what solution you would like the universe to give you during this meditation. I've heard it said that it is ours to tell the universe what we would like, to steer the ship, to set the course, to express our heart's desires. But it is not our job to figure out how. So ours are the what's, and the universe has the how. And then we listen, and we listen to the direction. And we have a conversation, a dialogue with our higher power, the one presence, the one power, God, the universe, whatever you believe in, something bigger than you, than us. And so the first thing is, I am ready to receive my good. I am ready to live a charmed life. So I am ready to manifest my heart's desire. I am ready. And I don't even want to bring up the idea of worthiness, because it is not a spiritual concept. It is a human concept. Nowhere in the mind, the power, the idea of the infinite is there even a consideration of worthiness. You are an infinite spiritual being having a human experience, and you get to experience whatever you want. So the idea of worthiness is nonsense. So if that is something that you were raised with, or something that kind of bothers you, I suggest you just think for a moment, I deserve my heart's desire. I am worthy of all good things. And even more fully, I am a spiritual being having a human experience, and I get to experience whatever I came here to experience. So while I am saying these affirmations, I invite you to say them with me, probably in your mind, maybe in your heart, or in your out loud if you want to, in your vocal cords, but probably in your thoughts. And to allow it to sink more and more deeply. I am one with all that is. I am God expressing. I am a magnet for all good. I am a magnet for all good. I am a magnet for my heart's desire. I am whole and perfect exactly as I am. Exactly as I am right now. I have wonderful relationships. I love fully and well, and I feel the love flowing back to me. The more I love, the more I feel the love flowing back to me. It is my right now, to be rich, happy, and successful. It is my right as an infinite being to have all I need, to be rich, to be joyful and peaceful and happy, and to manifest the outcome I desire. And the idea isn't like some magical thing where if I say this 1,000 times it will come true. It is about creating an energy field around ourselves of joyful expectation. I expect people to treat me well, and they do. I expect to be richly rewarded for my work, and I am. I give of my talents freely, and I am wonderfully blessed, financially and in every way. I allow the universe to move in, through, and as me consciously. I know the universe is moving in me, creating peace, creating contentment. I feel the universe moving through me. I know that all the love that I give begins and ends in the infinite. God, the one presence, the one power, is love. And I am part of that love. I express it fully and I receive it fully. I am healthy. I fully release any doubts about anything that I think bad, negative might happen. I release all negativity and align my thoughts and my words and my actions with my infinite soul, my infinite self. God is moving as me. You may be the only experience of God that someone has today. So spread that stuff all over. All that magical love that you are. Share it. And one final thing that the guides are nudging me to talk about is vulnerability. And I had an experience last week where there was something that I needed to share, and I felt very vulnerable about saying it. And someone had hurt my feelings, and I felt like I needed to speak up. And I just asked my higher power over and over again, give me the words, create the opportunity. And so if you have a conversation that you need to have, I share my prayer with you, which is, whoever you pray to, universe, one presence, one power, if I need to say something, create the opportunity for me so that I can feel as safe as I possibly can. And then give me the words to say. My experience is that we are given the words in the moment. So plotting and planning, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that, unless it's something for your job where legally you have to make sure you say certain things. But most of the time it is just baring our souls, being vulnerable with someone. And I just invite you, if such a conversation comes up for you this week, or such a situation, that you ask the universe, is it mine to speak up? And if it is, create the opportunity for me, please. And once I have the opportunity, make it clear to me that this is the opportunity. And then give me the words to say. You are one with the infinite. So you are one with all wisdom. So you don't need to look it up and use AI to find it or Google it or anything else. You can trust your infinite soul, because usually it is our souls, our infinite selves, our holy and sacred spark of life that people want to connect with. I trust that my life is unfolding in wonderful ways. I am open to receiving my heart's desire, and at the same time I am so grateful for all of the wonderful things in my life right now. I am grateful. Gratitude fills my heart and mind. I feel joyful and peaceful. And I know that I am living this human experience on purpose. It's not an accident. And when things don't turn out the way we think they should, perhaps there's a different opportunity in store that's even better. This or something better, God, I am open to my good. So let's take another nice deep breath, filling up our lungs, holding it for a moment, and then releasing it when it's comfortable. I know that wonderful things are in store for you. Wonderful things are present in your life right now. Sometimes we forget to see how amazing things are, how blessed we are. I shared some plants with some neighbors last week or this week, and people were telling me how lovely my yard is, and I forget. I've worked hard on it, and some of it just happens. But, it reminded me to stop and look around and be grateful for everything that's blooming right now. All the beautiful flowers, how green everything's becoming. So thank you so much again for joining me, for being vulnerable and listening, tuning in. I want to remind you that you are whole and perfect, exactly as you are right now, and the universe is rewarding you in many myriad beautiful ways. So there's plenty out there. Take your share. And the one presence moving in, through, and as me honors and recognizes the one presence and the one power moving in, through, and as you. In other words, namaste. Have a wonderful week.